Hey everyone, Jim here today. We're going to be doing a review of a 1200 watt e-Bikeling rear direct drive hub motor. So this is the whole kit from e-Bikeling. I'll go over, show you all the components that came with the kit. Then we're going to do a road test, or it's a test along the canal path, gravel road. We'll do like a 0 to 20, see the top speed. I'll do the pedal assist, the 1 through 5. You see what kind of speeds you get with that. A couple other little tests, riding, cruising, and we'll go from there. So let me get you started. I'll show you the bike and all the components on it. Okay, so here's the bike. This is a Shiki Tamarack. It's a comfort bike, 26 inch. It's just a solid frame. It's got front suspension. It's just a comfortable bike. Once again, this is the 1200 watt direct drive e-Bikeling kit. So you can see that on the back wheel there is the drive motor. That's the 1200 watt. And then I'll show you everything this comes with. So you got the wheel motor, the whole rim comes with. Here's the controller that powers it. I have mine mounted on the frame rail. As you can see, it's right here underneath the battery pack. And they give you the brake levers with the wire, the brake cutoff switch plugs into the wire harness. So you got one for each side, left and right. I ordered mine. This was the S830 display, which is a nice display. I like it. It's got the USB port here if you want to charge something. Like if you have a phone, you can try. I use it a lot when I have my phone in the holder. I just charge it up while it's going. I usually get thumb throttles. This bike, since I got the thumb shifters, I ordered the twist throttle. It was just easier to lay everything out, I find. With the thumb throttles, sometimes it's just, if you had a twist shifter, I find the thumb throttles work better because then you can fit it in there. It's too cluttered. It ends up putting if I had the thumb throttle here, it would put it too far away. I'm stretching for it. So this bike, I have the twist throttle. It also, let's see, gives you the pedal assist sensor. You can see this down the bottom. It gives you the probe, the wire that comes back up. Everything, it's all plug and play, real nice. You can't go wrong. All the plugs coming out of the controller. It's one for one. You got like the 8-pin that does the 1 to 4. It's one main cable, goes from here, goes up through. I have it running along the top rail, and that connects here, which divides it to the 4. One goes to the display and the thumb and the keypad there. Then 2 go to the brakes, and 1 goes to the throttle there. So it's pretty nice little setup. 1 cable run back, pretty easy. You got the pedal assist that would plug in. Then you got your 1 main motor lead. It's hard to see, it's all kind of tie wrapped in the bundle here coming back. All right, I paused the video for a train going by. So you got the motor connector and the lead. That's pretty long. I mean, mine, I have some slack tucked in here to get rid of it, but it's coming back, plugs in here, and that feeds the motor, which is nice with this. Because if you have to take the motor off, say to change a tire, you can unplug it right here and then take it off. I've had a couple kits that it was one solid wire coming up all the way back, and it's a pain in the ass. You're undoing the wire ties and stuff like that to get it off. But this works pretty nice. Now, e-Bikeling, I've built, it's pretty much the only kits I use now, e-Bikeling. They're great. I mean, I haven't had any problems with them. I think I built about 10 different bikes with the e-Bikeling kits. I think one of my first kits, I had a problem with the controller. It went bad, but when I contacted them, they sent me a controller. I mean, I had it in a week. No questions asked. I mean, it was bad. But I did find, hold on. Okay, paused again for the train. So one of the first bikes I built, I put the battery and everything in the back trunk bag. So I think the controller was getting too hot, not getting air, and it was summertime. But I found ever since I started mounting the controllers out where they get the airflow when you're riding, keeps them cool, I haven't had any problems. But like I said, I've built at least 10 of these e-Bikeling brands, and so far I like them. It's the only ones I really use. I built a couple CSC. I think there was Voiler Mart was a cheap brand that I didn't like. The CSC was okay. I built that for a customer of mine. That was okay. I mean, I only was able to ride it a couple times as I had it and build it for him. But yeah, so far the e-bike link, really like the customer service and just the kits all together. I built, most of the other ones I built were the geared hub drives, which I like. I like both. It's plus. This has a little more top speed than a 500 watt geared hub. The 500 watt gear hub seemed like they had a little more torque on the bottom end starting off. But yeah, I mean, e-bike link, I have nothing good to say about them. I like them. So let's get set up here, get my gear on, and we'll take it for a ride down the path here. Like I said, we'll do a couple tests. In between, I'll pause, break up a little bit, so try to shorten up the video. But I'll do like a 0 to 20, then I'm gonna do the pedal assist, and then I'll ride some, and then I'll just do a top speed. And today, just for a temperature basis, it's about like 35 degrees. It's kind of a little chilly today. Just for the battery. I know the batteries, you know, they don't like the cold so much, so might get a little less top end than I would on a, you know, like earlier in this week, we had some 70-degree weather here, so. All right, well, let's get set up here and get this started, back up when I'm on the bike. Okay, here we are, ready to get started. So what I'll start with, since I'm at a stop now, I'm on power 5, I'll do the 0 to 20. I don't have a stopwatch, I'm not gonna time it as I do it. When I edit the video, I can time it and I can tell you how many seconds it is. Or as you're watching the video, I'm gonna count down from 3 and then I'll just say when I hit 20. So you could actually time it yourself, give you an idea of how quick it'll get to 20 miles an hour. I like doing 0 to 20 because from 20 to 30, it's just, all of them they just take time. So it'll be just dragging it out. I mean, 0 to 20, once you're up to that speed, you're a good cruising speed anyway from there, you know, 20, 25, something like that. So, all right, so let's get started here. All right, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we will just cruise. Adjust the camera. All right, so I'll do some pedal assist here. You can see it, I'm hitting down arrow. So right now I put it in 0. If you click the 0, that's no power. So let's put back into 1. So this is pedal assist 1. This is gonna be a real slow. Yeah, so that's about 9.7 miles an hour. I'm gonna go up in gears. We'll go to 2. You can feel it going. Oh, shit. 2. All right, I'm in the highest gear I got now. So I'm pedaling pretty comfortable here. I find about 3, so 2 went to 17 miles an hour. 3 is a pretty fast pedal assist. I mean, you can't see my legs moving, but I'm keeping up, but I would say it's just above my comfortable pedaling speed. So when I'm doing pedal assist, I'm usually doing in 2, just going for a nice ride. 4. Yeah, I'm barely keeping up with the speed now. All right, and then 5. 5's not even, that's just gonna go too fast for pedaling. But what you can do here, so with this way I have it set up, is even when I use throttle now, it'll go full power to whatever power level I'm in. So right now, full throttle, I'm going 17.8, same speed I would be if I was pedaling, if it kicked in. And you can see I hit 3, we'll pick up speed. Oh. As I get through these bends here, we'll try top speed. Now I'm gonna go in full power here. It's reading my oh yeah, you know, the other thing I should have mentioned early is I'm running 52 volts. I had this kit at 48 for the longest time, but I just switched it to 52 volts. So here we go. I'll do the top speed after I pass this guy. Okay, here we go. From 17, I'm gonna go top speed. Here we go, full throttle. And now you can see my voltage. It's going down because I'm holding full throttle. But as you can see, if you're not familiar with them, when you let off, the voltage will come back up. It's when you start putting it under load. And don't mind the beeping you're hearing in the background. I was using the GPS to double check the speedometer before I came out. So normally I can hit about 30 miles an hour, 31. Today, like I said, because it's cold, and 29.2. A little warmer, it would probably be picking up a little faster. But like I said, it's about 35 degrees today. And the other thing I should mention, I'll show you on the display, this kit already has about 2,700 miles on it. So this is not a new motor. When it was new, I do remember hitting 32 and 33. I'm sure with that many miles, it's getting a little weaker, you know. But I know they say they're good for a lot longer than that. I mean, it still runs great. But like I said, I know I hit about 32, 33 before. Getting a little cold up here, so I'm going to turn around at this tunnel up here, and then I'll show you the mileage on the odometer. So in case you're wondering how long or how durable they are, and this same kit had the same controller, same display, same motor. I think the only thing I changed was from the thumb throttle to the twist throttle. Okay, let's see here. All right, so to change that, you got the M button in the middle. Hitting that now. Let's see, can you see that? Changing angle. All right, so to change the bottom here, you got current right now. I'm gonna hit M. You'll see that change, that's the time. Okay, there's my mileage. So 2821 on the odometer. So I'm actually really impressed with that. This is the most. I have some other 500 watt geared bikes. I think the other one I did a review on, that one has about, I think, 1,000 on it. But I was surprised when I first hit 1,000 miles on these bikes. I was like, wow, that's a lot, you know? But here I am, 2821 on this kit. So it says a lot for e-biking. So trip is today, 3.7, 5.65. And then the other thing is you can hit, there's settings in these displays. This is the S830 display. So this is the parameters, P01. I can go through a list in another video explaining the settings, but you can change the voltage of the battery. I have it set for 52, as you can see. That gives you the readout on the gauge, so it's giving you the right readout. That's the wheel size. 47, I think that was the amount of magnets. 100. This one here is the top speed. So if you were to build the bike and you want somebody to be limited on their top speed, it's in kilometers, 0 to 100. But like I built one for my buddy's son, and now we didn't want it going over 18 miles an hour. So I just figured out what 18 is in the kilometers, and you can set that parameter. It went out of the settings here, but you can set that parameter so it won't go over that no matter what power level, what he's doing, unless he gets on and literally pedals it faster than that. But it's a nice little feature. But I think for overall, I don't think I need to get too much into the parameters on display. There's videos just on that kind of stuff, setting the parameters, if you want to change settings in your bike. But basically it's just the basic fundamentals. But yeah, I figured it was important to tell you about the mileage, the 2800 and show you that. So right now I'm back on 56 volts. You got current too. See, when I hit the throttle, 25, 26, that's what it's pulling. When I let off, you'll see it reading a lot lower. Let's see, 3 amps. That's how much the motor's pulling. So the harder I hit the throttle, you see it going up. So that's why when I start cruising, see the battery level's back to 100. Because when I stopped here, let me put it back on voltage. See, it's back to 56.6. You can see it right there. And then when I hit the throttle, you'll see it dropping. But when you let off, it'll climb back up. So that's why when you start getting lower in your levels, if you're out for a long ride, that's where you see it dropping a lot. When you hit the throttle, you'll see the percentage going down. But when you level off or cruise easy, it should level out where the battery is. So, all right. So I guess that sums up the video. So thanks for watching, and look out for my other videos.